everybody, and welcome back to Wildfire and Earth. My name's Bradley, and I want to welcome all of you into the Wildfire and Earth tribe. Today, we're going to be doing a pretty exciting reading as far as the energies that I'm feeling are going. It's going to be a Thanksgiving treat reading. So this is our brand new studio. Welcome to the official Wildfire and Earth YouTube studio. We have a big thank you to send to Cody, my partner. My partner Cody spent literally 2 days and his day off making this space for us and for me, and it just I'm just so thankful, and I'm so grateful to be doing this, and I'm so thankful to be sharing it with you guys. Also, I want to give a big shout out to everyone that has purchased my Oracle deck. Thank you. Remember, you can still get that down in the link below at Nature's True Oracle. It basically, the way we did it is anytime you order it, they print it and ship it. So we didn't order it. It's like unlimited quantities. It'll be available for whenever you need it. If you can afford it for the holidays as a treat for your loved one or for yourself even, do it. If you have to wait until afterwards, that's perfect too. It'll help me along a little bit every time. So, but Gustavo and I, Gustavo Alba, the artist, really appreciate all of your love and support, and we thank you so much. Share down in the comments below how this Oracle deck is helping you in your life. I'd be really excited to hear about it because, you know, I've worked with it, creating the deck, but I want to see how it's helping you guys. And also, I have a big announcement to make. We are starting a Patreon. So we have a Wildfire and Earth Patreon that is going to be specific for my patrons, you guys, and my clients. So what's going to happen for $7 a month, you are going to get 3 readings from me for $7 a month. Isn't that incredible? I mean, like, most people charge $160 for a reading. You get 3 for $7. So be sure to check out that link below for our Patreon. The way I'm going to be doing it is I'm going to be doing zodiac sign readings so that I can tap into individual energies. And so what you'll do is you'll go to the Patreon and you'll see the videos there, and you just click on the one that is for your sun, your moon, and your rising. So you get 3 videos when I'm actually only talking about the 1 video. So that's going to be the energy report for the month by sign. Then I'm going to do a collective reading that kind of really hones in on that. And then I'm going to do a special monthly reading exclusively for Patreon members. And if you're not on Patreon, you don't get to see the reading. It's not going to be shared on Facebook. It's not going to be shared on Instagram or TikTok or anywhere. It's going to be shared right here on Patreon, okay? So you have to subscribe to that and do the membership if you want to get those readings. So basically, you're getting 6 readings for $7. That's literally like $1.15 per reading. So you get 6 readings for $7 at Patreon. So the links are down below. Be sure to sign up for that if you want more readings from me. And lastly, this is a sponsored video. Our sponsor is Bliss Body. They sent me this lovely watch right here that you can see it. Oh, it's gorgeous. This is called the Odyssey watch in all matte black. I love the black aesthetic. I love how it has like the black metal, and you can really see it. It doesn't like as you can see, it doesn't really do much reflection in the light, so it's really easy to read even in low light settings. I have actually been using this for like some time spells, and it's been really exciting because normally I don't wear a wristwatch, but because of this amazing offer that I'm about to share with you guys, I got this, and I'll also receive a little kickback the next time you go to their website and purchase something. Not only will it help me, but I'm going to help you by getting you 15% off your entire purchase. How exciting is that? You can check out their link below and shop at Bliss Body Works. And I'm so excited to get you guys some coupons and deals. I mean, the holidays just keep getting better and better and better. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like there is a huge energetic shift that is happening right now where 2020 is just unlocking doors, opening abundance, and bringing in prosperity like never before, especially if you spent 2020 doing the work. So this reading is for you. Let's talk about your Thanksgiving treats starting now. All right, hey guys, welcome to your Thanksgiving treat reading. Today we're going to be using 4 different decks just the energies are so like exciting and palpable right now. I'm really having a hard time focusing. So I feel like this is going to be a really manic video and I'm going to be talking really fast. So I will try to slow it down as much as I can, but as I was preparing for this reading, I bumped into my shelf and the Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay jumped out, so we're definitely going to be tapping into some fairy energies for this reading. We're also going to be using the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds to kind of dive into what you're not seeing. We're also going to be using my Oracle deck, Nature's True Oracle, to really diagnose some of the environmental issues that are going on in your life. And then lastly, to bring that home, we're going to be using the Universal Celtic Tarot to bring that into the physical and how everything is manifesting. So which one do I want to start with? Let's start with fairies. I think we're going to draw one fairy card. You know, that's what's in my head. We'll see if that is actually what happens. But I think one fairy wants to come out for the Thanksgiving tree reading today to help everybody get into the family spirit, the holiday spirit, and the mood to accept some of that gratitude and abundance that is just like like the universe is swollen with abundance right now. I mean, do you feel it? Does anybody else feel it? Subscribe and like if you feel it. Shameless plug for that, right? Okay, so we're gonna see which fairies wants to come in today. Okay, so I said 1 and they tried to give us 6. So we are gonna narrow that down just a little bit, guys. Come on, don't be so chatty. You can narrow it down to 1. I know you can. There you are. Okay, so while all of you guys are out celebrating Thanksgiving, the card that is coming through right now is Fairy Spotting. And I'm really hearing that this is all about seeing the bliss whenever nobody else can, seeing the happy holidays and the connections and those beautiful family memories. Even though 2020 has been so heavy and dark, seeing that light even in the midst of the wildness of 2020. Because you know, the fairies always dwell in the wild places, in the unknown places, in some of us would even say the scary places, right? But it's time to go fairy spotting, says the card. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So this is saying that abundance that I'm talking about, that feeling that I'm getting, I am believing that it is here. And because I am believing it, I am seeing it all around me. You know, they have a saying that somebody that is worried that something's not going to work is always going to see obstacles. And yet when someone is seeing progress, they are always going to see accomplishments. It is so much about your attitude. And the fairies are reminding you of that. You are connected to the multiverse. You are connected to spirit. You are connected to your angels and your guides. And yes, even the fairies. They are all around you all the time, trying to communicate love and joy and bliss. They're reminding you 2020 has been hard. Yes, they're acknowledging that 2020 has been so hard for me personally, for my family members, for everyone. We've all had to change our ways of life. We've had to change up the way we do things. We've had to persevere and struggle through some of the hardest lessons we've learned as a collective. And so the fairies are coming in and saying, hey, it's time to remember the good stuff. You've worked hard. It's time to remember the good stuff and look for those good moments. So even if your holidays, you know, might be having some newly empty seats, maybe people couldn't come to gatherings, or maybe your Thanksgiving isn't going to look exactly like what you would traditionally call your Thanksgiving. To take a moment on that day to look around you and be thankful just for everything in your life. Be thankful to be present, whether that's eating a TV dinner at home by yourself, or with just your partner and your kids, or just, you and your pets, however that works, or even if you get to celebrate with your whole family, take the time to be grateful for every single one of those moments. Don't take them for granted, because there's bliss there. There's joy there. All right, let's jump into the hidden worlds and see what the fairies are trying to show us by going and hunting for them. Let's see here. All right, I love this view because you guys actually get to see me shuffling the cards, and I've had so many people comment, I love the way you shuffle. Who taught you how to do that? That was my granddad. He was an avid rook player, poker player, you name it, bunco, I think, and all kinds of fun games. He loved cards, and he taught me how to shuffle, so I really enjoy doing that. And ooh, look at that split. We have open like the lotus and meditation. So yeah, this is really asking you to open your senses to things that you don't normally perceive. Happiness, abundance. Get out of your head. Get out of your head and feel the love around you. Feel in tune with the universe. I feel like sometimes as humans we feel so antithesis of nature, and that's because of the way we live. I mean, we're separate from it. We even put rubber on our shoes so we never actually make contact with Mother Earth. And so it's time to get back to your roots. That's really what the fairies are saying, is they're all around us. It's just that we've forgotten how to see them. And I feel like a part of that is we've forgotten the magic, the positivity, the abundance. So let's see what the Oracle deck of the Hidden Worlds has to say. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm just splitting the deck up just a little bit. I think I'm going to draw 3 cards. So here we go. All right, we have the Light Dancer coming out first, along with the Leap and the Gift. Okay, so we have sirens going on. They're coming to get us because we're having too much fun. But here's what's happening, guys. We have the Light Dancer, the Leap. Oh, can you see that? The Light Dancer, the Leap, and the Gift. I'm going to hide underneath the cards so you guys can actually focus on the cards. They have beautiful messages for us today. The Light Dancer is really telling me that it's exactly kind of what the fairies said. It's not only are you spotting abundance and bliss outside of yourself, it's also inside of you. It's your birthright. It's what you were made to do. Like, this is the song, this is the dance, this is the time you were born for. I mean, a lot of us are wondering, why have I gone through so many ends of the world? I mean, 2012, 9/11, now COVID. I mean, just over and over, just bombarding us with end of the world situations, apocalypses, tribulation, revelation. It's just crazy. All these conspiracy theories and biblical prophecies and Navajo prophecies are all converging, and this is our time. We were made for this time. We chose this time. And so we have to remember that we are light dancers, we are light workers, and to dance lightly, to travel lightly, to enjoy the world lightly. Yes, bad things happen, but it is by faith and bliss and ecstasy and belief that you leap from this barrenness. Yeah, the barrenness here into this shade of many colors. I mean, look at that card. That card is gorgeous. It is so pretty. Wow. I mean, taste the rainbow, right? I mean, it's like really, it's drawing you out of the desert. That is what gets you out of the crud. So if you're feeling negative, if you are stressed, if you are worried, like I know a lot of us are, including myself, I have to remind myself, I deserve bliss, even in the midst of strife. I deserve joy, damn it. Like, I mean, I deserve it because I worked so hard, and so have you. And lastly, this is the gift. When you remember who you are, when you remember that you are this lovely light dancer, a being so beyond what you can comprehend, and when you take the leap into that existence and believe and embrace the ecstasy around you, it's a gift. And that gift honors you and bestows abundance and prosperity and love and joy. And how does this look in your environment? How is this going to shift things? Let's jump to Nature's True Oracle to find out. Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna do one card here. So this is saying, yes, this is a truth, a major truth. We have throat chakra, 630 hertz, which is great for binaural beats or frequency healing. If you're into sound healing, this is a great hertz to have around, to listen to maybe the night before you go to Thanksgiving with your family or before just that day. But also it's truth, it's vibrational, it's also channeling. So there are messages out there in this world, in this bliss, and in this gift that you need. Do you see this outpouring down here? This waterfall, this outpouring of truth coming to you as the angels, as the fairies, as the spirits speak to you. They have messages for you of truth and hope and love. And it's time for you to speak your truth and accept that. It's time. And that is so crazy. Isn't it so crazy how all the cards just go together? All right, lastly, we're going to dive into the tarot to see how this is affecting your physical life, your actual day-to-day life. Oh, these energies are so great. Do you guys have some holiday plans? Yes? No? Maybe? So, on the Patreon that I was talking about, I'm going to be recording videos for the December videos. I'm going to do an energy report for December, and then I'm going to be doing it sign by sign. So you'll want to listen to those videos with your sun, your moon, and your rising. So you get 3 videos for the price of 1, which is really cool. I'm just so excited. And remember that Patreon is only $7. So be sure to follow that link below and support me and my channel, and we can get more exciting things here, more decks, more readings, and also I have some exciting plans in the work where we're going to be talking to some really magical, amazing people. So I just want you to stay tuned for that. And definitely the Patreon members are going to get little excerpts and special things that you won't find anywhere else. So there's a lot of membership exclusive stuff on Patreon. So I'm really excited for that. Ooh. Cards are antsy. They're picking up on my excitement. So I really like this camera angle because you guys really get to see how I do readings and kind of how I do my thing. Oops, this card's not coming off the table, so it is staying there. We're gonna look at it first. So, you guys, okay. So it said fairy spotty, right? So then it said, remember that you are the amazing light being. You are the fairy. You are the angel. And this is truth, right? And you are receiving a gift. All right, so here we have the gift. And then next we have the woman in white from this card coming in from the tarot to crown us in glory with the 2 of Cups. So this is not only an incredible relationship between yourself and others, because as you step into your truth, all those lies really fall away. Everything just falls away, and you don't have any missteps or mishaps, and like you're just kind of settled in who you are. This is that moment of accepting who you truly are, your truth. Maybe accepting that you are a channel. Maybe accepting that you need to start working on being a healer. And maybe that means you need to go to school. Maybe that means you need to get some certifications. Maybe it means what? Maybe it means you need to pick up a book and read about that subject. Learn more. Actually follow your passions. This is crowning you and saying, this is for you. Everything that has happened in 2020 has been for you. I know You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that at all. But it's the truth. It is the truth, truth, truth. So now we're going to pull out some cards. All right. So some of you aren't going to listen to this message. I see you. Some of you aren't going to listen to this message. But I promise you, if you do, it brings you to the Ten of Cups. Look at all of that golden fruit and all of the liquid pouring out. And this beautiful, happy couple sitting there in just, I mean, they're just embracing one another. They're communing with nature. They're returning back to the old ways of being and just that bliss and something different, antithesis of the modern world. But what I'm seeing is some of you have other desires, other things that are going to pull you away from this Two of Cups, this crowning moment where this is your moment. Why would you be pulled away from this? Well, it's because you have it in your mind that you're not good enough. You don't see your whole self. You don't see yourself fully. Maybe you're seeing yourself as the waning crescent, or maybe you're seeing yourself as the new moon, completely dark. But what you don't realize is you are the whole moon always. You are this always. You are the light dancer. You are the magic. You are the hope of this world. And you're getting all up in your head and it's pulling you different directions. Okay? But there is a moment where you do embrace it, and all of those daggers, all of those thoughts that keep you bound, you take them up and they change you, and you receive internal wisdom, and you step into your power and you become. And then you break free of the chains. Those illusions, delusions of the world, they don't hold you back anymore. The fear, the worry, it's gone. It's all here. It's all perfectly bringing you to your bliss. So it's not going to be an immediate shift, an immediate change. If you're not feeling an immediate shift or an immediate change, know that you are in this stage here where you're still fighting your own battles. You're still trying to overcome repeated thought patterns. And the best way to do that is to connect to Earth. Go fairy spotting. Literally, go outdoors and look for them. Not only will you find the fairies, but you'll also be in nature, which is the best teacher. Get out there, garden, use your hands, till the land, work with the land. People that work with the land aren't so caught up in this scare that everybody has been worried about, because they know it's all a part of the circle of life. So this is that continuation. And just remember that sometimes whenever there is a clearing, it is clearing things out to bring in abundance and bliss, because this is your destiny. This is your unknown destiny that's unknown to you. But you have to do the work of overcoming your mental body and not being pulled between two different lovers. You know, this is what the Bible was talking about. Whenever you can't be pulled in two different directions by two different masters, you have to choose one. And so are you going to choose fear, or are you going to choose love? I recommend love. I recommend love. I do. I recommend love, because you guys, it's there. It is there for all of us. It is not just there for me or my partner or my family or my friends or some influencer online. It's there for you. You're the incredible one. We're doing this for you. This is for you. What I do is for you. I'm just a vessel here to tell you these beautiful messages from Spirit. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for watching. But you have a choice to make. Do you choose love, or do you choose to stay in this stagnation and imprisonment? I think it's time to break free of that, right? Choose love. I know that's crazy, but literally all these cards point to there is so much more than you could ever imagine. Dive in, choose love, see opportunity around you. So many times when you're saying, well, I can't do this because I don't have this. Yes, you can. Do it anyway. I was doing videos whenever I had the crappiest cameras. I was using my phone. I was doing it in my kitchen. I was putting up things. I mean, it was very makeshift. But you know what? People watched anyway. People loved this anyway because I was doing honest and vulnerable work. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, nothing can stop you. Nothing. Not even yourself. So get out of your own way and choose love. That is our Thanksgiving treat for you. That you are the most amazing thing that this planet has to offer. You. Thank you all so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the links below for my new Oracle deck, for the exciting Patreon kick, and don't forget to check out Bliss Body Works on Instagram and use that 15% off coupon code, which I'll link below one more time right here. And thank you all so much for these beautiful opportunities, for your love and your support. I've had to stop this video because I was crying so many times, but I'm just overwhelmed, and